Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking into your next most amazing moment, what life-changing events and whatnot are coming up for you here in the future. We also have a bonus question at the end of the reading in which you are going to pose the question and receive an answer from your angels or guides, however you refer to them. So that will be towards the end of each group. Please do remember that this is a general reading and not a personal reading. So if something doesn't resonate with you, there's absolutely zero reason in which you should take it personally. If you are interested in getting a personal reading, you can do that over on my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop-down box below. And plus I have a bunch of other, there's like hundreds of posts there. So there's all different types of tarot readings and information and things like this. So go ahead and pause the video or do whatever it takes in which to feel out which group is calling to you. And let's get started. Those of you who selected group 1 here with the Labradorite Dragon Pinnacle, this is so cool. This is going to be your reading. Let's see what is in the cards for you. What's that next, that incredible moment. I can't talk. Oh, God, freaking Mercury retrograde. It's been real fun this time around, hasn't it? Okay, so anyhow, what do we have here? Look at this. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Emperor energy, which is Aries energy, which this is definitely having to do with what is going on right now for you personally in your life. We are in Aries season right now. So the actions you are literally putting into play right now. And by the way, Aries is a cardinal sign, which means it doesn't sit on its ass. It's go, go, go. It's get shit done. That's what cardinal energy is. I fucking love cardinal energy. It's very interesting because I have a very balanced natal chart and I have like a total balance across all of the modalities. But it's very interesting since I have moved in my relocation chart and I've moved very far from where I grew up. I have an abundance of cardinal energy now. So it's like, it's so much better for me, like to get shit done. And I'm on a Venus line, which is, anything having to do with creativity, romance, money, making shit, doing things, when you go and you move to a different location like this, it does affect you and it will bring out specific modalities and like amplify them, as well as planetary, energies and house energies. Like they all switch and there's a definite different focus. This is coming up right now and it's just spewing out of my mouth because I feel that somebody here who's watching this is about to make a move, and you're going to move a great distance from where you grew up, and it is going to completely change your life. You might have been on a harsh ley line previously, or you are right now, and once you move, oh my God, shit's going to get done and shit is going to change, and here comes the sudden changes and the sudden messages. Now, what's so interesting about the Aries card here, the Emperor card, is look, she's meditating here. She's trying to figure out, she's planning on, like, she's trying to make a choice. The Two of Swords is one of these kind of things where it's like, it's very Libra, okay? And it's literally like, oh, I want to make the right choice, but I don't know which choice to make. This is one of these kind of things where you have to make a choice, whether you like it or not, because if you don't make a choice, it's you're choosing to fail. So in this case, I see that you guys have went within and you've meditated on making these decisions and these changes in your life, and you are going for it, baby, and you are making it happen. And what's so interesting about this card is there's a calendar on the wall right behind her, and it's October 31st is circled. What you do now by October 31st is definitely, going to come to fruition. It's like in the next few months, like for the rest of like almost all of 2025, you are really making a change and you are making shit happen. You are boss bitch vibes. This is fucking fantastic. When I say boss bitch, it doesn't mean that you're like, hey, I'm a boss bitch. You're not trying to be mean. You're not being bitchy. You're just owning your shit, which is fantastic. We also have dream time with creation. We have, what does this have to do with? This has to do with happiness. It has to do with our career. And the months of July and September are going to be key here, which is super interesting. July, of course, is summer. It is Cancer and Leo season. And September is Virgo and Libra. So, and it's funny because Libra energy is definitely like in this card right here. Yeah, and Libra is the opposite of Aries on the natal wheel. Okay, wow. Now, you could be dealing with people who are in these zodiac signs. If this is when your birthday is, this reading is, or you're an Aries, definitely reading is for you. You're in control of your own happiness here. You can have your dream career. If you can dream it, you can do it. That is the message that is coming through very strong with this group here. No doubt about it. You have the talents and the capabilities. You need to channel that first house energy and really rock it. What do you guys have going on there? Okay. You create your own reality. You create your own image to the world. Whenever there's somebody, and I have read for a few people who have stelliums in the first house and are Aries, which is amazing. These people are incredible because they have the capability of doing whatever the fuck they want in life. But it's all due to their own actions. So it's very, very important that if this is you, you most definitely to watch what you think, watch what you say, watch what you who you speak to, like how you think even, and how you present yourself to the world, because this is going to make or break you. But you have the capabilities to really make shit happen, to manifest things. I see, like I said, July and September could be key moments, months in this journey here. But this has everything to do with your true happiness and your career. So you have the ability to build your dream career and be really happy. I love readings like this. I mean, I have got tingles all over my body. I think many of you need to hear this. And this is why. And this is like the angels and guides are like coming right freaking smacking me through the freaking crown chakra right now. And literally saying, please listen. We're trying to tell you this. You have the capability of making shit happen. You just have to believe in yourself. And you have to know you are capable of this. I think for this group, positive affirmations is a must. You guys need to be reminding yourself of these things. And like have positive imagery surrounding you on your walls. Have like a vision board, dream board, things like this. You guys need to realize this definitely strongly affects this group. You guys, like your outside, the outside energies projected at you and the ones that you surround yourself with definitely have an effect on you. So you need to be very cautious and careful with what you surround yourself with, straight up. Even in your home, get rid of anything negative and shitty that doesn't bring you joy or brings about bad memories. Okay. If something has got negative energy attached to it, give it away, eBay, sell it, whatever. I don't care. Unless it has a very potent, I don't know. Sometimes there's good and bad attached to items. In this case, I would store them in a specific way to keep the bad juju, locked up basically, and only let the positivity ooze through. But there's many people who believe you just shouldn't even have it in your house. But sometimes that's difficult. Sometimes we have ancestral things that get passed down. And it's like there's love, but there's also other shit that comes with it. In this case, maybe cleanse it on the regular. Project positive energy into it. Ask the negative energy to go and all the pain of your ancestors and things to be released, whatever. I don't know. That's what's coming through here, okay? But I get the sense also at this particular time, especially in deep meditation or in relaxation or in sleep, you could have divine inspiration come to you that could be very powerful. And you can get some really amazing ideas, like business ideas, money-making ideas, Things like this, like what journey and what path you're supposed to take right now. This could be coming through very strong in the dream time. So yeah. And also realize that and you know, as at the beginning, I was talking about like moving, like some of you guys need to move. Maybe the place that you guys need to move to has something to do with your ancestry. Maybe there's a more positive environment awaiting you in one of these areas. Now, what does this mean? It could mean your DNA from this life right now, or, okay, get this, be open-minded here with what I'm about to say. If you have felt a very strong pull and connection to a specific place and you don't understand why, there's a reason for it, and it is definitely connected to a past life. Perhaps you have unfinished business, or you need to go there in order to complete some sort of karmic cycle, which can bring you great happiness and bring a boost in your career. I just posted a video on my other channel and also in my community here. I put a link to it that you guys might definitely want to check out, because there's a lot of information about that in there. So please give it a watch. I think this group could benefit from it, okay? Because it definitely, that kind of energy definitely had an effect on my career. That's for damn sure. Okay, so very interesting. So there is a definite moment here that's coming up. And like I said, I've mentioned dates and time periods, but I see when you decide to make this choice to move forward and follow that dream and literally like pursue your dream career, this is when everything changes and you are just going to ooze pure happiness and joy. I mean, we have the sun depicted here more than once. The sun will be shining on you. Very, very interesting stuff here, guys. Okay, so with this card in particular right here, I want you to get centered. If you need to pause the video right now, pause it, whatever. And I want you to formulate a question that you wish to have answered. Okay, and this card right here is going to answer it for you. So when you're ready, I'm going to flip it in 3, 2, 1. We have, it's up to you. Yes, and this totally goes along with this reading 100%. It is up to you. Your future, your happiness, your everything is up to you. Change your mind and change your world, period, for this group. Oh my God, this is crazy. Okay, guys, I'm going to read you the message with this one. Seriously. And this is the first house. Like I said, the first house matters, have everything to do with how you present yourself, okay? And it's how you are viewed by the world too. So it is up to you to create a Debbie Downer, boohoo, victimhood type fucking shitty MO, or you can be this awesome, power playing, charismatic, beloved person who is an inspiration to us all, okay? The choice is yours. So let's see. It's up to you. The end result of the situation you asked about is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. This is definitely proactive energy, okay? Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Happiness. Oh my God, this reading is amazing. Don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience. So it's all up to you, man. It's like, seriously, it's like your whole future is in your hands. So quit trying to, don't think somebody else is going to do this for you, because they're not. Now, along our journey, when we are proactive and we take charge, if we need help, will there be help available to us to assist us or give advice? Sure. But don't sit there on your ass and think they're going to do everything for you. You don't want that. That's not who this group is. You guys are the independent kind of energy that I'm seeing here. And this is what you are meant to do. You are meant to create your own happiness and your own world and your own dream career. So go for it, guys. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have for this reading. Please make sure to subscribe and like. If you would like to catch more readings by me or get a personal one, you can do that over on my Patreon. Also, check out my website. The link to that is in the drop-down box. And pick up a copy of my book for some steamy, hot, awesome springtime and summertime reading. Okay. Thank you for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Those who selected Group 2 with the Crazy Lace Agate Dragonfly, this is going to be your reading. I do feel, because you chose this one, that this is going to be quite a transformational phase for you that's coming up here. So get ready for that. Let's see what the cards have to say. So, oh wow, oh my gosh, we have the page, or it's the Knave of Chalices. It's the Page of Cups. Okay. We have the Magician, Mercury energy, and we have the Six of Cups. This is a very emotional experience that will be happening for you. We have ancestors with generations. This makes total sense that this is coming up because we have the Six of Cups. We have success. We have wealth. And we have May and March. We have the 2M months. We are in March right now, and I feel like March and May are going to be key moments for you guys. But this is all about, there's communications that is definitely coming through your ancestors. You guys could be having communications with some relatives soon. I don't know. I feel like you're manifesting. Like, some of you definitely want to work with like kids or youth, or you want to have children or something like this. I'm almost getting the sense that you are being ancestrally guided to work with youth. And this is going to be so fulfilling for you. There's something you're going to do or create. It's almost like, this is very specific for somebody here. I almost get the sense that there is like some kind of business or school or something like this that you're going to be opening up for kids that can actually bring you some wealth, and it's going to be a success. There is a wealth of knowledge too within you that you need to share and pass on to other generations. This is why you feel called to do this. I also get the sense that there is some kind of invitation or something coming up where there is the announcement or the birth like of a child that's coming up with somebody in your family. And when you attend this event, it's like, it is going to be so endearing and memorable. And oh my God, I'm getting all emotional because I feel like you guys need this. You need to get together with these relatives of yours, these people. And, you know, even if they are, for somebody here, it just could be a close friend, but it is going to be the most life-changing, endearing moment because there's going to be like little kids that are going to be around there. And maybe this is something you've never even thought about before, but there is going to be some sort of experience, like literally she's having a tea party with these children right here. You are going to realize that, I don't know, there's like a child that you're going to come across here that is definitely going to be a reflection of you. And there is a definite soul connection. You guys have known each other in past lives previously, and there's such a deep bond and connection. It's going to literally change your life and tug at your heartstrings. And you're never going to be the same after this. It is going to completely spark creativity, and it's going to help you to channel your inner child. You're going to remember, like, maybe you've been so busy lately and so adult, you know, doing all the, you know, normal duties that as adults that we have to do, and you're like very like strict and kind of stern because of it. But when you attend this specific get together, this reunion or whatever this is, where there's going to be generations of people, it is going to completely change your perspective on life. You're going to start realizing, Jesus Christ, I have not been living my life as I should. And that I'm really, and I feel like there's somebody who's going to be around you that's going to like literally bring this up to you. I almost think it's through the mouths of babes that this wisdom is going to come through, and it's just going to hit so hard, and you're going to be like, oh shit, that kid is right. Why? And we should listen to children. You know why? Because they are so much closer to the divine, and they haven't been all fucked up and polluted by shitty society and dumbass adults, okay? They are like talking to little angels walking around. They say the most extraordinary things when they're not all toxified by somebody's political viewpoints or their freaking prejudices or biases or anything like this. They're just pure energy. And when they speak, they will say incredible things at times that will make you just go, what? And then it's going to hit hard. And I feel like this is the case with this. This kid is going to say something and it's like, how did you know that? You know, or they're going to bring something up that like only you personally know, and they're going to see it and they're going to bring it up or something. There's something like this. There's communication is heavily involved here, and it is going to completely change your life. It sounds weird, right? Because usually like we would get inspiration from some old grandma or some adult, you know, other adult that like encourages you. But in this case with this group, it's children. And they're going to say something to you that's going to make you, it's going to set you on the right path. Because this little person is a little angel here on earth, and they are meant to communicate with you, and they have a message for you. So listen closely. Because, you know, in the video that I posted on my other YouTube channel, the link to that is in the drop-down box below. I also just posted the link to it in my community here on this YouTube channel, if you want to check it out, where I discuss past lives. There's some links in the drop-down box on that video on how to access this information or whatever. Just, I think you guys should check it out. This is weird that this is coming up so much lately. There's something to this. I'm telling you, there's some kind of, because we have all these planetary things that are happening in the sign of Aries, which is new beginnings. And it's the aeon, the baby, the newborn. And let me tell you, I've been having dreams about babies a lot lately. And it's very interesting that this is coming up in this reading, because I do get the sense that, I'm telling you, March and May too. So March, of course, is Pisces and Aries energy. And May, of course, is Taurus and Gemini. So, you know, these signs are definitely like, and Gemini is, Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. So these could have something to do with the zodiac signs of people. And this also could just be the months when this occurs. But I'm telling you, this inspiration and this absolute divine, pure love and messages that are going to be coming to you through association with children is just it's going to bring you fucking wealth and success. I get the sense that you guys share a guardian angel even. It's like you have ancestors like watching out for you. And in particular, your relationship with this kid is I mean, this is some serious woo shit here in this group. And I do feel creativity and opening up that sacral chakra for you guys is imperative when it comes to your success. You know, the Page of Cups always is associated with things that are psychic or people that are psychic, creatives, singers, poets, artists, and also working with youth. So I'm telling you, there's something to this. You know, maybe even some of you are this child is going to be an inspiration for you to write a children's book. And it's like this little kid is actually going to like help you to do it, like to give you ideas. And it's like, you guys are going to bond. And then like when this child grows older, you're going to be like that special someone in their life always. Wow. Damn. And I get the sense that one day when you pass over the veil, they are going to miss you so much, but you guys will be back together again. Always. This is like one of your soulmates. Soulmates aren't always romantic, okay? We have all kinds of soulmates. Soulmates are important for our spiritual growth. They're very important. Like I said, that video I posted, all the links in the drop-down box under it too can help you out. But like the things that I say in there are like, I mean, seriously, it's no joke. So, okay, very interesting stuff. This is like, it's so interesting because this is all cup energy. And I can feel it like so in my fucking heart chakra. It's like, it aches. Wow. This is intense. Okay, guys. So now it's time to ask a question yourself. So this card, I want you to do whatever, get centered, pause the video, whatever, to formulate your question that you want to ask. And then your guides, angels, ancestral assistants, whatever you want to call them, the universe, God, goddess, whatever, is going to answer that question for you and give you advice through this card. Okay, so you ready? I'm going to flip the card in 3, 2, 1. Be assertive. Okay. You have to be assertive to go for what you want. I think for some of you guys have been a little bit too wishy-washy and you've been letting other people take the reins too much in your life. Now it's time to, take that back. Take your power back. You need to be assertive, not aggressive, assertive. So let's see what the message here is with this one. So be assertive. This situation calls for you to take matters into your own hands. You must get clear on your personal feelings, then pursue the fulfillment of your desires with courage and self-confidence. Ask for what you need without watering down your request in order to satisfy others. And I feel like this is what you guys have been doing too much. You've been watering down things and you've been letting other people make decisions for you, and you've been too like too soft. You need to stiffen up and be a little bit more assertive and take control of your own damn life, because if you're always doing what other people want you to, you're never going to be happy. So remember that seeing to your own needs is nothing to apologize for. Set boundaries with those around you in order to create a safe and fair environment. Tailor your actions so that you earn the respect from others you deserve, and then move forward. What an incredible reading this was. Jesus. Okay, guys. So if you would like to see more readings by this, please do head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below. Also, make sure to check out that video that I posted in my community here. It's over on my other YouTube channel. You can also access that YouTube channel through my website. The link to that is in the drop-down box below as well. Make sure to subscribe, like, share this video with your friends, and check out and grab yourself a copy of my book for some nice juicy springtime and summertime reading. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will catch you next time. For my group 3 people with the dendritic quartz kitsune, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what is coming up here. What's your next life-changing, most incredible moment? I'm telling you, these readings, sorry, my throat's really dry today. The readings have been incredible. I can't believe the stuff that's coming up. It's fantastic. It's like, I need to hear good shit like this. I don't know about you guys, but man, 2024, was, and it's like there was ups and downs, hardcore, but I mean, the energy just has been kind of bleh, and now it's like, I really feel like things are like something has flipped. So we're going to start, there's still going to be some shit down the road here, but it's like, things are starting to look up for many. So let's take a look and see what that is for you guys. So, wow. This is interesting. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the 3 of Cups, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, what's interesting is you guys got 2 cards. Oh, wow, look at this. You guys got 2 cards here where everybody else got 1. And we have fairies with earth magic. And we have spring equinox with rebirth. Damn, look at that. That is so appropriate that those 2 came together. We have, what does this have to do with? Love and marriage. We also have the months of August and December. So we have Leo, Virgo, and we have Sagittarius, Capricorn energy for sure. And we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. So I do feel we have earth magic. We have a lot of earth grounded kind of energy. Spring equinox has definitely, for this group, triggered some shit to happen. A rebirth. Now, what's interesting is your first card is Five of Swords. And if we look at the imagery in this card in particular, the Five of Swords is usually about picking your battles, knowing when to walk away, know when to run. Okay, we literally, you guys are going to be victorious. But don't think that that victory is not going to come with some freaking jealous bitches in the wings, because there are going to be some people who are like this. But I want you to just slough that off and realize there's some sort of victory and some kind of win that is coming to you. And it's because you're due diligence. You guys have worked really hard. You've made calculated risks. You've taken all the right steps and completed all the things you've needed to do in order to be successful. So now it is time to celebrate. We have the Three of Cups. This is within a group of friends, your close community. Definitely like getting together with friends. There's some sort of celebration here. And you guys are going to be celebrating some sort of victory. This victory that you have achieved. And I feel like it does have to do with career or something like this. And when you are attending this particular like celebrating, this is when you're going to meet someone incredibly special to you. They are very earthy, very grounded, and very Knight of Pentacles. And you know what? You couldn't ask for a better freaking catch, because of all the knights in the tarot deck, as I always say, especially on Patreon, this is the one you want to marry, because they're stable. They're not all, all over the place. They're reliable. They're devoted, and they don't do stupid shit. Okay, they're very calculated and very, let me weigh the pros and cons here. They're very Spock energy, kind of very logical. And sometimes if you are one of these individuals, and I feel like somebody who's watching here are very much this kind of energy, where you're this fairy, ethereal, your head is always in the clouds and stuff like this, and you're creative and you're very imaginative this way, but you do need somebody who's like an anchor, who's going to be your counterpart to help bring you back down to earth so that you don't float away too much. This is, very, like some of you guys could literally have your Jupiter placement in an earth sign, maybe even Capricorn. Okay. And, this is one of these kind of things where it's like you need somebody who's grounding, who can help bring you back. Whereas you help lift this person up and help them to achieve, like the spiritual side of things and the divine side, and like to channel and bring that spirituality out of them, At the same time, they're there to like ground you and bring you down to earth. So you guys like literally balance each other out. Very beautiful. I get the sense where, yes, you have this total like ethereal kind of look, or like the way you dress. It's very fae-like. Maybe you guys, like when you were children, you were always like very attracted to nature and the fae and stuff like this. So it's always like had an effect on you. That's probably because you have some sort of energy like this surrounding you. You could have been that in a previous lifetime, and, you're here to experience human side of things now. Shit like this does happen. People have recounted this in freaking past life regressions and things. It's very interesting. But the spring equinox has triggered this. That 0 point, the Aries midpoint freaking has definitely been triggered here with you guys, and it's starting fresh. Something very magical is about to happen. I also get the sense that your person is kind of like ethereal and fae-like and very, there's something like mystical about the way they look, like their physical appearance. Maybe even their ears are kind of like shaped a little strangely. And I was saying Spock-like energy. That's kind of interesting, because what is he known for? His ear, he's got those Vulcan pointy ears, right? But yeah, it's like something like that, not like that extreme or anything. But maybe their ears are shaped a little different and their eyes. Okay, there's something very interesting about the eyes that's going on there that makes you go, but you like it. And seeing rabbits and butterflies are going to be most definitely a sign and synchronicity for you guys. Of course, rabbits are associated with spring. Butterflies are transformation and change. But marriage, this leads you to love. This leads you to your marriage partner. There is something like about this victory. Remember, don't let other people bring you down, okay? You earned this success. Don't let other people take that joy from you. I know how that feels. It fucking sucks. When you are like on top of the world and you're fucking worked really hard for something and then some bitch comes along and cries about it or throws a big fit or like thinks that you don't deserve it when you earned it. It is a fucking thing that really fucking sucks when people do that. And like I said, there's a special place in Tartarus for their asses. When they do that, it's like, if you can't be freaking happy or joyful for your friend, you guys need fucking therapy. And you need to realize that the reason why you're fucking jealous of that person is because they have something that you recognize in them that you don't have, or you're afraid to access in yourself. So it's like, it makes you feel uncomfortable about who you are because you're afraid to show that or expose that yourself. When in reality, this person is in your life to inspire you to be better, to become who you're supposed to become. Not everybody's going to have the same outcomes. Maybe you're meant to do something completely different. But the point is, there's going to be somebody who's going to do this kind of shit to you. And I want you to just slough that bitch off and don't even fucking worry about it. And please don't let them feel bad. Don't let them make you feel bad about your success because you earned it. They didn't. Because they're too lazy to get off their ass and go the extra mile doesn't mean, or they don't have the fucking talent for it. Then guess what? That's on them. It has nothing to do with you. So do not let people make you feel this way. All right? It's a fucking shitty thing to do. And seriously, like I said, there's a special place in Tartarus for those fuckers. Unless they choose to pull their head out of their ass and go the high road. But so far, the people I know who have done that, they haven't. So fuck them. Anyway, okay. So earth magic here, working with Fae energies. I know I'm going to be honest with you. I can't stand the way that a lot of people depict fairies, and how they're depicted. Okay. I can't stand it. It's so freaking cheesy because it's not the way it is. They make it all like Disney-fied or some shit. And it's like, that ain't that. Okay. You guys are way off. That's not what it is. People need to go deep and really freaking study this shit and understand what it is. And it's not all cutesy funsy shit. Because straight up, sometimes they can be, they're scary when they want to be. And also they're total tricksters. And, some people say, oh, fairies and angels are the same thing. Kinda. There's a whole lot of theories that go on with who these people were, what was this race of beings? Who are they really? And when you go down that path and you go down the rabbit hole and you delve into this further and you go, to ancient Ireland and in different places, it's like, yeah, It's very interesting how, the king, I'm not going to say which one. This is something for you guys to look into. I actually mention it a little bit in my book. But it's like very interesting because, he had like mechanical, arm, lost an arm, mechanical body parts and stuff. Okay. Ancient people were talking about this. What's up with that, yo? It's very Hephaestus too. And it's like when you go and you start connecting all the mythology from all over the world and you start looking at it, it's all names are changed, but essentially it's the same shit. What's up with that too, huh? I think these were our ancestors. That's my personal freaking opinion of it. But there is, what do you think? It's like, I don't know. It's like this energy has definitely been around me, so it bugs me when people try to make them, you know, into these little cutesy little creatures. It's like, no, I'm sorry. That's not what I've experienced. It's beautiful, yes, but not what you think. But I see that like this could be something that you guys have had around you for a while. This kind of energy. You have the capability and ability to work with like elementals as well and things like this in nature. Protecting and getting in touch with nature. Look at, he's gardening there. There's something about your person and this changeling energy, you know? Interesting. Okay. And by the way, when certain powers took over and came into be, a lot of this story and mythology around this race was demonized and turned negative and things like this. So you got to freaking be detached when you're reading things and be logical like Spock and look at all the different, you have to use discernment, okay, and use common sense, okay, when it comes to this sort of stuff. But I do sense that also, I feel like pinks and purples could be power colors for you guys. Working with crystals and things like this, definitely that's earth magic. That could bring about garnets as well. That's a very hot, passionate kind of gemstone to work with. These are all treasures of the earth. I think as far as deities go, Persephone is definitely like, for some of you, your girl. I think that look into Queen Mab as well. Yeah, there's different things here, but there's definitely a rebirth going on here of you. When you guys achieve, like you keep going, pursuing your goals, your career goals. And when you achieve success, this is when you're celebrating and you end up meeting your special someone, that love, that marriage, you know, partner, most definitely. So I don't know if any of you guys are like in the process of studying or like getting ready to graduate or start your first, you know, day of your career soon, or you are working through your company to achieve a promotion or something like this. But I see there's victory headed your way with this, and there's much to be celebrated. And it's through this pathway that you do meet your marriage partner. So very interesting stuff, you guys. There's definitely like fae spirits all around you as well. Very interesting. Okay, so now we're going to pose a question here. Okay. So interesting. What do you want to know? You have something that's burning question that you have to ask. Maybe it's even related to this. Go ahead and pause, like you just formulate your question, because this card is going to be your guides, your angels, your deities, the universe, whatever you want to say, spirit, that's going to answer this for you. They're going to give you some advice or answer it. So I need you guys to formulate your question, take a breath, ground yourself, you know, and then ask it. And if you need to pause the video to do that, that's fine. But anyways, formulate your question, and I'm going to go ahead and flip this card in 3, 2, 1. Success! Woo! Hell yes, baby. This is fucking great. You guys are successful. Bam! You guys need to pursue what it is that you desire, and you will be a success, and celebrate life. You guys need to enjoy life. You need to spend time outdoors more. You need to reconnect with the earth and really channel that magic. Like literally when you're doing this, you might see things out the corner of your eye or feel like wind, like some kind of like puff of wind go by your ear. You know, you're going to like, animals could suddenly appear in front of you. Believe me, this is like the nature spirits, the fae. They're trying to communicate with you. Pay attention, because there could be some serious messages. Remember, August and December are going to be important. You know, along the line here, love and marriage is what is like literally just success all around, but it comes in steps. And remember, you have to become the person you were meant to be career-wise and really focus on that in order to, and then be out celebrating in order to meet your loved one. It is when we pursue the things that light us up, and we really follow our true north, our north node, what we're supposed to be doing. We work with the Saturn placement and stuff like this. When we are on this path to doing what lights us up, that brings us joy, is when we always meet our soulmates. This is how it occurs, folks. So make sure that you're doing this. Sitting at home wishing about it is not going to make it happen. You have to make the conscious move and effort and take action in order for this success to happen. So let's read the success card here and see the message here. Congratulations. You are on the road to success. You needn't have any reservations about your situation, as it's going to work out beautifully. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take time to enjoy peace in your life. Yes. And this is like kind of like a balance here. Like what is he doing there for peace? He's out there in the garden. He's tending to nature. He's calling in the freaking, rebirth, the spring type energy, and working with the fae, asking them to come into the garden. Maybe you guys are going to plant like a specific type of like a fairy garden or something like this. Yes, they exist. You can look it up to what to plant there. We have the Three of Cups. This is about celebration. This is about joy. So this group definitely needs to harmonize in order to be very successful. You need to realize that play is play, work is work. We need to have balance here, okay? And this is something that I've noticed with this specific, like the Pluto and Scorpio people who were born during this time period. You guys really need to work on the harmony and the balance, because you go to extremes way too fucking much. And there needs to be a balance here, because when you do balance that out and you work with it properly and you don't let it overwhelm you, and you don't go to extreme anger or extreme freaking, you need to balance that shit out. That's going to be your guys' challenge. You really need to work on that big time, because that is how, once you balance it out, you like have control over that power, that generational power, which is very, very, it's transformative. Okay. And it can be transformative in a good way, not a destructive way. Not in a harmful way. We want to work it in a very positive way, so that the change, like in order to make a change, you just don't sit there and whine and bitch about it. You actually have to be the change you want to see. You can't just complain, point fingers, and blame other people. You have to literally become that change yourself and take action, because it's like dropping a pebble in a pond, and sending the ripples out. That's how that energy affects others. Do not for 1 second think that we are not all connected, because we are. So every harmful, shitty thing or shitty thought or angry thing that you do does ripple out into the rest of the collective in the fucking universe. They just discovered that there is filaments that connect everything in the universe, you guys. Yeah, it's fucking wild. We really are all connected. So yeah, focus on this. Focus on the success and joy, bringing the joy and tending to the earth, tending to nature, getting out in nature more, and watch that rebirth occur and love come your way. Okay, guys? So head over to my Patreon if you would like to get a personal reading, or check out all the hundreds of posts that I have over there and readings that I have over there. Make sure to check out my website, to follow my other YouTube channel as well, which all the information is over there on my website. Get a copy of my book for some nice steamy spring equinox type reading, as well as summertime reading. It's some juicy shit. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.